Hi, welcome back to the D3 use case series. Today is all about phishing, which remains the number one attack vector used by adversaries to gain initial access. And as any SOC analyst will know, phishing investigations can draw on a lot of tools and processes, so it's a great candidate for automation. In fact, in D3's recent survey, 61% of Soar users said phishing automation was a top 3 priority for their SOC. So let's get into the challenges. Number 1, there is just a ton of email and phishing events coming into your organization. Even with dedicated anti-phishing tools, the flow of alerts can consume a SOC. There are also many legitimate emails that get caught up. This ties up resources and fattens response time, which is what adversaries need to gain access. Finally, sophisticated adversaries employing phishing, spear phishing, and whaling to pull off all kinds of attacks and heists. They are highly skilled at phishing and may only need a few seconds to implant malware after your employee clicks a bad link. So, the stakes are extremely high when it comes to phishing. Having solid playbooks are so important for phishing automation. This playbook starts when an event is ingested. This could be forwarded by an employee from a special inbox or tools like PhishMe. The next step is to contextualize that event through artifact enrichment, URL analysis, and sandboxing of the attachment. If remediation is needed, the analyst will need to do blocks on the URL or external IPs, and find infected hosts for quarantine and re-imaging purposes. Of course, you will also have to find out if other folks receive this email and then manage the affected users in order to fully remediate the incident. Finally, a summary report should be sent to stakeholders and the incident can be closed. Let's move on to the D3 SOAR platform now. So this event here was actually ingested directly into the platform from a monitored email inbox and created an event which was then escalated into an incident area that initiated a playbook to run automatically against the incident itself. Numerous actions within the playbook here allow both for manual as well as automated actions that get triggered by the actual playbook itself. So items such as checking the authenticity of the email and having the results come back directly into the platform give the analyst the ability to actually get a very quick eyes on these items as they are being completed and done. Other areas within the tool, such as checking the URL reputation for fields, as well as sandboxing these type of items, can all be set up and done in a completely automated fashion. Other actions that may require a bit more eyes on glass, such as requesting a block to send out to the firewall systems, can be handled by the system as well. These allow for direct interaction by the analyst to actually put in whether or not something was suspicious or not, and then continue and complete further down within the workflow. Other items that can be done within the playbook structure here are items that may be required, such as is the request to quarantine the host that may be infected due to downloading a file, and again completing further items within the workflow. We can set indicators off of any particular part that may be done as part of the initial investigation, and continue on with the workflow as we go through, right down to a review of the email and any type of notes that the analyst might go through. As these items are being tracked and logged within the playbook system, you can see that it initiates other automated processes and just continues to generate through the workflow. The command center actually gives us a complete overview for everything that's been completed, both automated as well as manual actions that the analyst may have gone through, and is your complete visibility into everything that's been done. Essentially your audit trail for everything that's gone on within the scope of the investigation itself. At any particular point in time, the analyst can choose to actually export this out into a report format as either a manual item, or it can actually be initiated as part of the playbook workflow itself. Once items are completed and finished within the workflow itself, we can actually go right to the end and actually close off where it generates a summary report, as well as simply close off the incident in an automated fashion. Incidences can also be closed out completely manually in terms of the overview area here. So if we go back to the start, I can put my conclusion in here. As the blocks and other items have been put in place. and then we can actually just simply close the incident out